pictures.
Oh, okay. Hello, Diarrhea Man and Pennywise.
Clown.
So yeah, that's one way to start a video. Say hello to the Diarrhea Man and his weird pictures. There's not much substance to these, it's just a bunch of pictures with like a zoomed in bit of a scary face. So it's not worth debunking, but I felt I needed to share the Diarrhea Man with the world. If I've been cursed with that knowledge, so should you.
If the moon simply reflects the sun, its light should be warm, but moonlit areas are
That's not
actually
how
cooler than
reflections
shaded
work!
areas.
Well, here's the first actual dumb conspiracy thing. It says that the moon has its own light source, because moonlight is cold and sunlight is hot. Now, they never specify if it's cool and hot as in like color temperature or physical temperature, but the distinction does not matter. Why is moonlight colder than sunlight? Because the moon reflects the sunlight. It absorbs some of the energy, so the light that's coming off of it is going to be tinted to be the color of the moon, and it's going to be less energetic than light coming straight from the sun. And why is it that objects that you bathe in moonlight are cold? I'm going to hazard a guess and say because the night is cold. It's not the moonlight making it cold, it's the fact that there's no sunlight.
This is the best flat earth proof no one is talking about. What if I told you there's a massive barrier surrounding us? One that's been locked down by every major government on Earth.
This next TikTok is talking about the ice wall. Now, you've already seen something, and you might have noticed. They don't provide any proof. They say this is the best proof for the flat Earth, but then they don't show anything. It's like this for the entire video. Needless to say, the Earth is not flat, and there was not a giant ice wall. If you don't believe that, I'm not going to try to convince you with science or articles, because I've learned the hard way that the type of people who believe the Earth is flat do not care about sources. And for our next bit of awful, there are more continents beyond the Great Ice Wall, brought to you by AI Joe Rogan. It's crazy that they use AI for this. Joe Rogan has said so much insane stuff, just sentence mix him like an old TF2 YouTube poop. Don't AI him. It's a disrespect to the Joe Rogan misinfo art form that you have to use AI. Needless to say though, as I've said previously, there is nothing beyond the ice wall. There is no ice wall. There is Antarctica. There are penguins there. They're pretty chill. There is no secret other part of the Earth. And don't get me wrong, it would be rad if there was just like another continent with robot guys. But there isn't. Up next we got a pointer. One of the famous TikTok pointers. An obvious CGI dog walking around a corner. I didn't know what to expect. I was hoping for something. I mean, look at the guy. He actually looks kind of scared. Speaking of scared, you know what is scary? These awful AI ads I keep getting. Like, here's this one. It claims that this AI has no filters and you can use pictures in the voice of coworkers or exes and do whatever you want with them. That seems very problematic. Like, very bad. Here's another weird one from the same company with just some weird British AI guy who's like a gangster and he doesn't want to take you on a date to the pub. They don't look or sound good. Here's the actual sound from one of them.
Here, whenever you need me, even at 3 a.m. You don't have to be strong for me. Just talk.
Always here. Just tap and talk.
It does not sound or look good. If I'm gonna pay money for an AI boyfriend or girlfriend, at least give me something good. I know this is completely derailing the videos. My debunkings are typically non-scripted, or at least less scripted than my actual other videos. But this is just so insane. Here's another one by a different company with a weird like furry art. It's clear what they're implying. They don't say it outright, but they say it'll make any of your fantasies come true. What did I do to make all of my TikTok ads be AI sex bots? What sin have I committed? What did I do to deserve this? Perhaps this is my punishment for having an inconsistent upload schedule. Anyways, I think that's it for today. Bit of a shorter video. I have a bigger why blank isn't as bleak as you think video coming up.